Welcome to sunny San Diego. I am your local meteorologist, Dallas Rains Cosmos Soledad Aloha O'Brien. You can call me Cosmo. Today, we're going to be talking about the local weather, and since we are here at the summer solstice, we're going to be talking about some great scents for summertime. Now, San Diego weather, we have two types of weather. We got perfect and we've got unusual. As usual, today's perfect. So rather than have the local news meteorologist talk about weather, what we like to do in San Diego is send the meteorologist out to some fun event. So today, your local meteorologist, Cosmo, is going to be talking about summer scented soaps and the weather. So let's get started. For summertime, we're going with Summer Break Soaps Cannonball. And to keep the theme going, we are staying with Summer Break Soaps Icy Stare for our aftershave splash. And then to keep our summer solstice spooky, we're taking a little Tres Matres from Southern Witchcrafts. Hardware today, razors, gonna be this old Schick, I think it's a G1 something. I don't know, I'm not a razor expert. And a brand new knot, a AP Shaveco 2-bed synthetic 28 millimeter in a sort of generic, I think, Maggard handle. So we're going to be giving that a first impressions today as well. So the local news is famous for teasing the weather and then getting some adverts in. It goes something like this. San Diego, do we have some rain in our future? Let's find out after this break. Have you been diagnosed with mesothelioma? Welcome back. So before we talk about the weather, we're going to get our soap going. So as usual, we're loaded up. We're gonna moisten our brush. I like to shake it out. And we're gonna get going here. The silicone's been setting on this brush for 2 days, so I think we're okay. If it pops out, then we've got some issues. Now right away off this Cannonball soap, there's a little something sweet going on in there. Not crazy sweet, not like candy sweet, but fruity. And then it's got a little bit of a, I don't know, it reminds you of walking into the public pool where you get that sort of chlorine smell. Reminds me of when I was a kid. We spent a lot of time at the local public pool back in central Illinois. So we got some good splay on this knot so far, it seems like. Since we're here to talk about the weather, San Diego has a lot of different areas or neighborhoods or parts of it, and the weather likes to personalize it for everybody, and so it's basically the same temperature as they shout out all the different city names. Like Pacific Beach, 72. Alhambra, 72. Downtown, 72. Coronado, 72. Rancho Bernardo, 72. Linda Vista, checking in at 72. Claremont, 73. Oh, nope, just in, 72. Hillcrest, coming in at 72 degrees. All right, so we're starting to get some good lather going there, look at that. Got a feeling this big 28 millimeter synthetic's gonna hold a lot. I loaded nice and heavy, as usual. Tierra Santa, 72. Miramar, 72. Kearney Mesa, 72. Santee checking in at 72. Oceanside, 72 degrees. Ocean Beach, 72. Imperial Beach, 72. La Jolla checking in at 72 degrees this Saturday. Torrey Pines, 72. Now we're getting some really good shine on there. Nice, and we got a good amount of goopiness to it. Let's see what we got here. Looks pretty good. We'll hit it with water one more time. Yeah, I like it. Mira Mesa, 72. Sorrento Valley, 72. Hotel Circle coming in at 72 degrees. North Park, 72. South Park coming in at 72 degrees. Liberty Station, 72 degrees. Airport local weather for San Diego, checking in, 72 degrees. Now before we start this shave, let's have a word from one of our sponsors. Do you have diabetes? All right, welcome back. So here we are, we're ready to go. Got a big poof of air out of there. Right away, very creamy, dense lather. Got a lot of volume to it. That cooling agent is getting my lips cold already. Now the brush is pretty good. It's got a little bit of scrub to it, and it splays out nicely. It's got the perfect amount of scrub, actually. But it feels very dense on the face. It definitely doesn't have that super soft tip feel that you're going to get from a nice Badger, but I don't feel like it's missing anything. You can see it holds the lather quite well. There's a ton of lather in that brush. It seems to aerate the lather pretty well. And it's flying everywhere now, so it's a really pretty lather. Look at that. Excellent job from Summer Break Soaps. I'm a big fan. I was a fan of the first base. I'm also a fan of the second base. Look at that. Beautiful, right? That is a nice lather. Let's give this old Shik a shot. Shik a shot. Great slickness. Really, really good. Good God, I love it. That is fantastic. You know, this razor can be a little bit tough too, and with this soap and this level of slickness, this is the best I've ever felt this razor right here. Yeah. Really, really good soap base. Good residual slickness. Missing a little bit of efficiency from that razor, but I'm being extra gentle with it. So. And you can see it's gooping nicely on there. Just a light rinse in the water and it's super clean and ready to go. You know, the lather's not too pasty. We're gonna hit that area. I think I missed that. Let's hit that one more time, shall we? Beautiful. I'm in love. City Heights checking in, 72 degrees. UTC, 72 degrees. College area, 72 degrees. Campo, 72 degrees. Bayho, 72 degrees. Excellent performance on this soap. Really, really good. Love it. Nice cooling. It's a comfortable level of cooling. It's not the competition level of cooling that's come out over the last year or so. High tide at 10:15 today. Afro is out of control. All right, so before we get into our post-shave products, let's get one final word from our sponsors. 800-580-2300 Empire today. Welcome back. For our post shave, we're going with an unscented option. The reason behind that is that cooling sensation. It is summertime and it is going to be Mentholmania. Alcohol base. On the splash, I'm getting a little alcohol smell. You definitely get the alcohol smell, but no fragrance. But you know that's gonna evaporate. That's normal. Whew, good cooling. Cool on top of cool is very cool. And then we're going to finish it off with, to add to the spooky part of the summer solstice. Ooh, cold. That is good and smooth. Southern Witchcraft's 3 Milfs Tres Matres. The biggest thing that I get out of the right away, right off the top, is that petrichor, that wet damp earth. It's bright. Really, really potent petrichor smell with some light floral stuff, but really, I mean, it is petrichor. But it's got some flowery something in there. I don't know. I'm tired of looking at scent notes. All right, so thank you for joining us for the San Diego weather report today. Don't forget Miramar Air Station checking in at 72 degrees. Awesome summer products today. Amazing performance from Summer Break Soaps. Get you some of that. They got a new label this year, fancy artwork. Looks really cool. Icy Stare. In the summertime, I'll usually dump some Icy Stare on top of whatever my fragranced splash is. And then Southern Witchcraft's Tres Matres. Our brush was the brand new, gets the Cosmos seal of approval, 28 millimeter two bed. This is going to be going into my regular rotation for sure. I have the 24 millimeter two bed. I liked it. I wanted a bigger one. AP Shape Co. came out with a bigger one. I bought it and stoked on it. That's going to be one of my new favorite brushes there. And very well already could probably say, no, I can say that's my favorite synthetic brush right there. And then we went with the Chic old type. No, not old type. I forget what this is called. G1 something. All right. Tomorrow is Father's Day. We'll see you tomorrow.